Can't believe it. My first stream up live from my bedroom. Fantastic. Anybody there? I suppose I could do some special stuff. I don't know. I haven't really planned for this. So this is just a test, like what do you call your test cards? So far, I'm at 30 seconds. I don't know if there's anybody there who would like to join me. I have no idea. I could type in somebody. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to get some people here. I don't know who to invite. Nobody knows I'm here. But this is my first ever live stream on YouTube. It's fantastic. Oh, don't know if this is a live broadcast or what. It's just a test card, so I hope people will realise I'm not prepared for this at all. I've been watching other people do their live streams and stuff, but this is the first time I've ever been on my own sort of channel. As you know, I do videos and music, comedy, horror, Doctor Who. Uh, if I know how to make this work to the best of its ability, I would probably do what I can to make it better. There's lots of brilliant stuff you can do, I suppose, in this. So I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I never thought I could do something like this, but it seems like the laptop I've got makes it a lot easier to achieve a lot more. I think it's because I'm not connected up with anybody with their sort of live chat rooms. So I suppose in a way, I could do a quiz like this as well. Do my own quizzes. I could link up with other people. I could do reviews. I could do anything now. So far, I've been recording live on YouTube, but usually my mobile. That's why the quality is crap. So, but I'm doing it on a laptop now, and it's a totally different ball game. As you can see, 4 minutes, 23, 24. So it looks like I've got a hell of a exploring to do with this. I could press the end stream button, but I won't do that at the moment because I'm enjoying myself so much. I'm not too sure what to do with this at the moment. I've also got Twitch, but remember, this is only a test. I just wanted to have a go and see what it's like. And as I can see, it's perfectly working well. Uh, so I think when I do one again next time, I'm going to actually put it into perspective and say, right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this first. I'm going to do that second, that third. I might take this opportunity to talk to you about a blog I've got coming up. And I might do it on here actually. It'll be all my collections from Doctor Who, all my DVDs that I collected over the years. Uh, I used to have a record collection, but I haven't got much of a record collection now. I've got about 7 LPs left because I got rid of them and went for the CDs. But I've got a CD collection that's on, so I could probably talk about that. And I've got a horror films as well, science fiction. Obviously, could talk about what's coming up in my show. So I'm really trying to find my feet around on this. This is the first time that I've actually. Just wanted to see if it worked. You know what I mean? And it worked. So with my laptop and everything, it makes it a damn sight easier. Obviously, I'm not in the same class as the rest of them that have got a more professional sort of approach to it. But I suppose you've got to start somewhere, and I'm starting somewhere, and it's here. So I thought, why not plug myself while I'm at it? Yeah, I think I'll plug myself and let you know what I do. Right, on Facebook, I've got 20 groups. Also, I've got 20 pages. I've got a horror group, which is the best of the lot because it's now coming up to 470 members. So that's fantastic. The official Doctor Who group coming up to 400 now. 400 members. That's fantastic as well. I started it about 5 weeks ago. And then there's a science fiction group I've got, well as expected. I've got the sitcom group. I've got the drama group, which that's about acting and all the professionals that teach it and stuff, and show you how to get the best out of yourself if you wanted to take the first steps into the big time. Learn how to use your voice, project it well, so people can understand what you're saying. How to get the energy to each word, so it sounds more authentic when you come across, and obviously it's good for presenting as well. Obviously that's something I need to do myself and take a look on how to get the best out of my voice so people can understand me. uh, so that is what I do. I've also got the Carry On group, not doing too well. I've only got 29 members for that. It might be the fault that I cocked it up, when you don't have a link up like I did with the other pages and groups. And unfortunately, I completely cocked it up. So it's not got any link up. So I have to put it on my horror group for people to find it. Otherwise, nobody will know it's there. So I should have done a bit more research into that one. I've also got the let's see, the Hammer Horror Group. That's doing pretty well. That's gone over 100. And of course, I've got the what's the other one? The Hammer Horror Group. I'm just trying to think. I've got so many. I've just lost count. Hammer Horror Group. I can't think. Oh yeah, sorry. Of course I know. It's the Doctor Who Classics group. That's gone on to 145 members. I'm just standing there totally empty-headed, talking with an empty head, of course. It's not the best. Oh, hello, Time Mechanic. Nice to see you. Yeah, a bit of a shame about poor old Sean Connery, but at the end of the day, he had a fantastic life. I wish I had his life. He was a great actor. Uh, I've got his films, all his films, not just James Bond. I've got most of his great acting ability seen on some of the films he did, especially on Hell Drivers. Plus, there's a film where he was involved in a bank robbery with Donald Sutherland and Wayne Sleep. The Great Train Robbery, I think it was called, made in 1979. So it was fantastic. Yeah, so Paul, so he'll be missed. So will Roger Moore. Don't forget Roger Moore as well. He played the Saint before he became James Bond, so he's another legend. But Sean was I reckon, to me, he was James Bond when he. Let's face it, he was the James Bond. You know, that's how that's your role model. You know, I think the reason they got the job at the beginning when they were looking for a James Bond, because he obviously being the first ever James Bond, he would be remembered for that role. It's a role that it's like Tom Baker to Doctor Who. He had a job to shake it off, you know, because when he left, he wanted to leave, and then he came back in 1971. I think it was Diamonds Are Forever, and I think that was the last one he ever did. Before he came back in 1984 and did Never Say Never Again. It was what anonymous title that was. Never Say Never Again. I like the line where he says, "This is his." I thought it was the only good bit about it was this line he said. He said he got wet. He's got his drink in his hand, and he says, "I'm wet, but my martini is rather dry." What a corny line, eh? I thought that was good though. I suppose it was the only thing good about that film. Uh, Yeah, poor old Sean, he's passed away, but you could say that about many actors, right? There's loads of actors that have been and gone. Uh, they'll be remembered, obviously, but life goes on, doesn't it? Somebody next week's going to die, and he's going to be remembered, and everyone's going to be mourning his passing and stuff like that. I tend not to think about it because if you keep reflecting on these actors that died, you'll be thinking it might be better next. So I try not to think about death or people dying. There's enough heartache in the world already, isn't there? So being positive is the best way. So yeah, that's a nice quip there from Time Mechanic who says, "R.I.P. Sean Connery." He won't be forgotten, mate. He's he's filmed and there for everyone to see. And he's in history. He's edged in history, in entertainment history. Sean Connery will never be forgotten. Anyway, so I want to move on. I was explaining at the time what I'm doing is my what my groups I've got, and I said I've got a Hammer Horror group that reached over 100 members. Also, I've got me. Let me see now. The new one that I brought out was Blake Seven. That's fast approaching 100 members. Also, I've got another group called the Sarah Jane Adventures Group. That's only just started. That's coming up to about 30 members. And I've got the entertainment group, which deals with music, film, cinema, television, uh, the latest news that's coming up. You know what's happened about 10 minutes ago. I usually put on there on the channel. So anything new or anything that needs to be said or shown, I'll put straight up on the screen or onto my group or whatever. So and there's also the promoting. I promote people on there. So. At the moment, it's currently, let's see, I've got about 50, nearly 50 members on there. So 50 people will see whatever I put up there. I'm hoping to get it bigger. So the more content I put up there, obviously, the more it will get better. So then with groups at the moment, I've got another 10, but I'm not going to go through them because I haven't even really put any work into them at all. I'm the only member there, so I can't really count them. But if I start to sort of launch them, then obviously that they count. But I've got a crystal group. I've got a cult television group coming out in December. I've got a Christmas group coming out in December as well. But unfortunately, beyond this Christmas, I can't see what good it would do when you've got a Christmas group in the summer. I just don't know how that would work. But I suppose there is a way it can work. But it's got fabulous television Christmas specials on there. So everyone, you don't have to have an Easter egg at Easter, do you? You can have it in December. You don't have to have a curry in India. You can have one in England. You don't have to get a library. You don't have to buy in a pub to get a drink. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to get at. I'm saying basically, uh, with all the groups I've got, I concentrate on building up the weaker ones first. Stronger ones, work, promote themselves. The horror group doesn't need any members. People just are drawn to it. Same with the Doctor Who one. Same with the science fiction one. I don't need to do anything with that at all. So they promote themselves because everyone knows it now. Everyone on Facebook. I promoted it a lot in the last 6 months. So when I was building up to starting it, so everyone knew about it anyway. So so that's what I've got in groups. I've also got 20 pages now. They are up and running, every one of them. So the biggest one there I've got is the horror page, and no, the Hammer horror page. Sorry, that's one of the biggest that I've got. And at the end of the day, it's coming up to about 500 to 600 followers on that, and that's quite amazing. It's a sort of extension, like an editorial. It's more writing and stuff like that, like they do in the newspapers. That's your newspaper side of that sort of subject. So it's an extension to the group. Also, I've got a group called the Majestic 12, which is dealing in UFOs, obviously, and Yeti and the Sasquatch and the Jersey Devil, mysterious goings on and things like that. That's also on one of my pages. It's called the Occult and Unexplained page. So that's on Facebook if you would care to look. Right, to tell you about something else, I do Twitch. I go on Twitch a lot now. Before I knew this worked properly for me, I was always planning on doing Twitch, but I might change my mind because I've only got 3 subscribers on there. I don't know if I should bother. I've only got three followers, just three. And I thought to myself, is it really worth it? I did a quiz and only one person watched it on Halloween night. So I think I might do it on YouTube because I've got 45 subscribers. So I think it'd be more worth it to do it for them. So I might leave it on there. But I might do watch along streams on Twitch because it's possible to do it. Because as long as you turn the sound down, you don't get demonetized. So, the Copyright Act and everything. So anyway, so I do Twitch. I did a quiz on there. As I said, only one person took part. But it was all fun anyway. I enjoyed doing it. So even if it's me alone, I don't mind. I don't mind. It's not about winning; it's about taking part. Remember. So anyway, what else? Oh yeah, I've got an audio show on Podbeam. I've been doing Doctor Who on there. It's currently at episode 5, The Faceless Ones. So that's worth a look. Well, you won't be able to see anything. Probably hear it, but not see it. It's on episode 5, so I've got one more episode to go before else on that. Let me have a look now. I'm trying to think. There's so much that I have been doing. Obviously, I've got Instagram as well, and I've got an extra subscriber on Twitter. I've got 45 followers. So that's a surprise for me. Never expected to get more than one. Me, I follow myself. So that's how the state of play lies with me so far. Uh, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, I do the Lee Anthony Davis show on YouTube, but not like this. What I do is I do a recorded version, and then I sort of load it up, and then just advertise that it's been recorded. I must admit, though, I've been a little bit naughty. I've been trying to add a few more for myself, so I got the liked up a bit because otherwise I'd probably get a very low score indeed. So I thought I'd let you into a secret there. When you see big, it's a big one. It isn't. It's me that's been going. With the like button and everything. I've been cheating. So YouTube found out what I did and they knocked me down to 0. So way it goes. So anyway, I've enjoyed this. It's fantastic. It's amazing. Some people can talk. I mean, you have to forgive me being the first one. I didn't know what to do on it. I just pressed it, bang, there I was. And I thought, what the hell can I do on it? I suppose I could talk, but I can also sort of protect myself and say it's just a test, a test card, as they call them. So I think I've done pretty well considering it's my first one. I have been on some streams as a guest panelist, but I think I'm going to enjoy this even more. I could do watch-alongs on this. I could do quizzes on this. So yeah, why not? And I could also advertise that I'm doing quizzes on this live on my YouTube channel. This would be fantastic. Why not? So I'll give it some thought that, but at the moment I'm too busy on my groups trying to get them up a bit. Like I said, the three that I'm doing are paying their own way, you know. So that is it, really. Remember, most of my stuff I have to do myself. I don't have anybody to help me, so I've got to go through the whole lot. Then I've got to announce their birthdays and put it on my groups. Then I've got to sort of check for tomorrow's birthdays. I've got to check the new members that are coming in. I've got to put them in. I've got to get them an invitational shout out sort of thing, you know, like type it all out and let everybody else see who's joined my group. Uh, I've also got a contributors top 10 board, which means the person or member that's part of my group on the official Doctor Who group can actually and has actually got the amount of well, put more contributions to my group. Will By tomorrow night I will know who's won because I started it on Monday and I'll be doing it every week from Monday to Sunday, Monday to Sunday. And what's happened is I've got one person that sticks out even more who's contributed about 31 contributions. That is in images, in statements, you know, text or whatever. And that's basically what I'm doing is I'm going to give a shout. Oh yeah, I forgot. I've got a website as well, and I do well on that because I've got about 1,000, so 1,000 hits now and again. So I'll put that person on my website. I'll also put that person who wins tomorrow. I'll give them a shout out on my show that I do. I decided to do only one show. I used to do two a day, but I felt that it was too time consuming to bother with that. I will be doing the Lee Anthony David show as soon as this podcast is finished, uh, because I felt that you know I've got a question to give you the answer to, which I do that every day, and give you another question, which will be a Doctor Who question, but I haven't decided which one yet. And also, there are announcements to make for new members that have joined the group. Also, there's the birthday announcements as well that I have to sort of announce on the show as well. So I've got to do all that, and then I've got to look out for other people that are doing their thing as well. You know, so I can say, right, if you want to know who's or what is happening on YouTube or Facebook, this is the place to go. I usually put the name down, and that is it, really. So I usually give them a sort of plug, you know, so people know they're actually on tonight or whatever. But anyway, that's it from me tonight. It's only a test this, so bear with me. I won't be uh, doing it in this projection ever again. I just thought I'd give myself a quick send off, being my first one. But at the end of the day, you know, I don't mind. But I can see how these are quite popular, aren't they? They're very popular to do. And this is, I've seen so many being a viewer that I decided, what would it be like from this side of the camera instead of the other side where the audience is, and I'm like everybody else typing away to be relevant and trying to get noticed with a big sound bite, you know. It doesn't always. I think I've only been noticed about once or twice. I think I get passed over. They don't read mine out. They don't even know I'm there sometimes, and I've been there all night, so it doesn't matter. But I've enjoyed this. I'll just get it ready to go on the end stream button to finish it off. There we are. There we are. It's nearly ready. So I'm just going to bid you a fond farewell because I know it's not enough to keep your attention going, but I've appreciated every moment of this. Like I said, it's a test stream and it's my first one, so I thought I'd try it out, and I like it. I like it. I could do a lot of stuff with it, so I'm going to go away and think about this and see what I can do to make it better. Obviously, advertising will help because nobody knows I'm doing this at the moment, apart from one person who happens to be lucky to be passing by, probably. So that's how I probably saw this on. But if I do a promotion for it, it might get me a few more people in. But anyway, what I was going to say was this. I'm thinking of doing a blog, once a day, showing off my collection of Doctor Who DVDs, and films, and talking about reviews. Do it all in one week, so I'll get it out of the way that way. So anyway, that's all I've got to say tonight, and I'll see you on my show later on tonight. But thanks for watching this first ever broadcast of mine, live, actually live as I speak now. I've never done one before, so that's fantastic. So good night to one and all from Lee Anthony Davis. Bye for now.